Hey everybody, it's Steve, and welcome to Wackadoo Unhinged. This is episode number 13, lucky number 13, with our special guest today, Joe. Joe works behind the bar, and as we go through time, we're going to try more and more to get the rest of the staff in here on the podcast. And before I get too far, because I already saw that dirty look in the camera, this is my co-host, Denis, and the Bruce Squatch, a.k.a. Shaun. There you go. I know, I skipped right over you guys and went right to her. I'm sorry.
All right. Oh, get it together, man.
Ladies first.
It's the red hair. You gotta call it out, you know. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. So, anyways, so that's our goal over the next few months. In between the insane number of guests that we've got coming on the podcast, which has been just phenomenal, just to have people asking us to be on the show. When we started this, it was just going to be a bunch of stupid crap, and hopefully we could get a few good people on here.
Right.
And now we've turned it into a guy running for governor, two more that are running for governor that want to come on, and another congressman or congressional candidate wanting to come on. Some of the small businesses we've had here, the special forces guys we've had in here, and next week we're going to have another special forces guy on. So in between there, I'm trying to sprinkle the rest of the staff in there. So.
Sprinkle us normal people in. The little people.
If we can't get anybody interesting on, we'll put a staff member on.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Okay.
I was just going to say the muggles.
Muggles. That, okay, not appropriate. Not in the
Right, we're going to have to censor that, right?
Well, you got the ginger magic. So
One time we don't have the
Exactly,
clickers.
not muggle.
Right.
I know, I left the clickers off the table this time, and now I'm saying, muggles. Oh, God.
Over here slurring
I mean,
already.
there's other alternatives.
Yeah, no, I don't think we want to go there. But,
Oh, Lord. Yikes.
as long as we make it past the 2-minute mark. It's always the goal.
That's why I'm afraid to
And
talk.
we're there.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. No, but it's just been really amazing, watching this. I mean, we started this podcast just over 2 months ago with 19 followers for the brewery page because we didn't put anything on there that was funny, original, or people really wanted to see it all. And now we've got 60 followers, which is amazing, It's still not the hundreds of thousands or millions, but we're up to 60, so I'll take it.
It
Right.
takes time.
Yeah,
It takes
absolutely.
time. That's all
yeah,
there
nobody.
is. Yeah.
Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither were the roads apparently.
Jeez. You just have to drive big vehicles with big tires, so you just roll across.
Right? Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've got a big tire on the bike, but I still don't want to roll
Oh,
across.
God,
those.
no. Ugh.
Well, that's the other thing too, though. We were talking about with cobblestone. Have you ever actually driven on cobblestone before?
Oh, it's horrific.
Well, it's not just it's insane.
I mean, it's kind of fun.
Straight
Keeps you awake.
vibration.
I mean,
Bet
okay,
you they don't fall asleep while they're driving on them.
this cobblestone was in South America though, so maybe that's a little bit different.
No,
Yeah, I think-
it's horrific everywhere.
I think the
Okay.
Romans did it a little better. I mean,
Okay. Well, it was in.
Well, I mean, some of the Roman roads are still around.
exactly. That's what
We
I'm saying.
we can't have a road last a year here without a pothole coming in.
Well, we're not making it out of solid stone. It's all
No, that's true.
a conglomeration of.
I think that's what it is here because grass doesn't grow very well, but potholes grow great.
Yeah.
That's what Colorado grows. That's our export. Okay, so Joe,
cows, copper, and potholes.
Oh God, you are not a veteran, but your husband is, right?
My husband is a veteran. Yes.
Ta-da! There we go.
Yes,
That's how we keep
he
it all.
He was an army and medic, or
So-
a medic in the army.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what it is.
He's an army and the medic.
Words
An
is
army
hard.
and the medic. They really are.
I think that sounds scarier. That's like an angry EMT,
I mean, Doc, will you look at this?
Yeah.
Is this normal?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know how medics
is
are
when you're fucking
like
stupid.
permanently traumatized. Because some of the stuff that me and my guys have shown my medic, you don't
Yeah.
talk about. Yeah.
No,
But for
no.
some reason, you just inherently trust him because he's a medic. Yeah,
Well, and that's the dude that you don't mess with.
absolutely. Oh, that's a great one off of was it who did that? Was it Fat Electrician?
Fat Electrician has done it. Habitual Line Crosser is it's you don't fuck with Doc.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of the people that even in the infantry we were like, you don't touch him. That's ours, mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
He makes us feel better when we're hungover.
banana bag.
People they think that's a joke, but I mean, you go out drinking, Sunday till like 2 and 3 in the morning, and then you have Doc hook you up with an IV bag before PT, and they feel so much better.
Oh yeah, it's a real thing. And there are IV companies that travel around like with the Spartan Races and the different cross country races and stuff that do IVs afterwards. And I've done a couple of them.
Yeah.
Because you're just wiped. And it's
I
so
bet you if you
nice.
look into like the popularity of the IV bars, the first one was probably a veteran who
Oh
started.
god, it was right
Some
around like
infantry
Fort Bragg or Fort Benning. They're like, this is a great idea. Let's just build a.
Doc's just sitting there. I could monetize this shit when I get out.
Yeah, my friend down in Houston used to do that a lot whenever he was back when he was still drinking, because he was
Yeah.
an EMT for like 14, 16 years, something like that.
And just hook himself up.
And yeah, after a night of drinking, he would just get home and he'd have a bunch of like the expired IVs, and they were going to throw them away, but they're
I
still
love
good.
that because it's just saline.
Yeah, that's
And
all
they're
it
like,
is.
oh, they expire, and you're like,
Yeah, and the hospital's going to throw them away, so it's like they just gave them to him. So he was like,
Oh, hell yeah.
screw it. He had like a bunch of them, and he would just hook one up to himself as he went to sleep, and just wake up and he's fine.
yep. We used to do that with the combat lifesaver bags. So they gave all the infantry dudes CLS combat lifesaver. So it had like 2 IVs and all your basic need kit before the medic gets there. That's the bag you're supposed to use
Yeah.
while he's getting to you. And so and they're
Keep
like,
them alive until the real professional gets there.
Yes, but like, I mean, after like 3 months or 6 months, they were expired. So we were constantly just taking those. Be like, oh, you got to toss those out. Yoink.
Yep.
Right back to the house.
Yeah. Of course,
Yeah.
isn't that like the first 3 or 4 levels of military medicine? Keep them alive until they can get to the next guy in line.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, first it's your battle buddy, doing CLS. Then it's the medic. Then it's the air crew lifting you out of there. And then it's the hospital.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And then if the hospital can't take care of you, they set you up so they can get you to the next stop.
yeah, and they get you over to Germany or somewhere like that. You always heard about that, yeah. Like, I remember it was crazy. My medic in my first deployment, he took a round on the inside of his thigh, and so I was trying to render him first aid, and the entire time, calm as could be, all he cared about was that he still had his nuts. Like that was it. He was like, "Dude, tell me they're still there. Tell me I still got my nuts." And I'm freaking out because he's bleeding out everywhere, and that was the only thing. And once I told him his nuts were still there, then he was like, "Okay, here's what you're gonna do."
Yeah,
Calm
tie
as
the
could be.
tourniquet as tight as you can. Yeah.
But it's like the cool under pressure. Medics, I'll rank them above almost anybody because the job's ingrained. So he just goes into autopilot. Here's what you need
That's
to do.
what I
Here's
do.
this. Yeah.
Until somebody else gets there to take care of it, and then I'm like,
The dude from Ballistic High Speed, when the RPG blew up
Oh,
on
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he was the one talking everybody through it.
Yeah, he's sitting there
Oh,
telling
you
them,
told me
grab
about
the
that.
medical bag, this pocket, do this. And then once the EMTs got there, he's like, good night.
Yep.
yeah. I'm
And
out.
just went unconscious so his
That was
body
the-
could repair itself.
That was the extent of my adrenaline.
Yeah,
Bye.
exactly. Okay, my life is saved.
Power
Done.
down.
Oh yeah, we had that, and it killed me. Like I remember, it was with my first ex-wife. She almost cut her finger off one night making dinner. Insane. We had these really nice, like the Ginsus when those were popular. I mean, cut it right down to the bone. I rush her into the on base onto the hospital, and we get there, and the nurse trying to do the IV, she missed like 5-6 times. Starts fishing around there, and finally, and my ex-wife is like, "Look, get her out of this room. Go get somebody else." Blah 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 blah. And while she was gone, I went over and I hooked up the IV. And I was
That's
like,
what I would've done.
I have done this in a combat zone, in a Humvee, under fire, and given somebody an IV in the back of a Humvee with full kit on and all this crap. And I was like, you're in a calm, safe, easy environment, and you're a registered nurse, and you can't get an IV started. And it's like, holy God. That's why I love, like, whenever I have to go to the VA clinic to get something done or they do blood work, I always ask when they're coming, the technician, when they're coming back there, I was like, hey, dude, what'd you do while you were in the military? Anybody who was some kind of combat arms or a medic or something like that, I'm like, cool, man, you got this. And bam, they'll hit it.
Oh, yeah.
But you get somebody that's just one of the volunteers or one of the regular employees, I'm like, get away from, go get somebody else.
You should probably be able to hit a freaking lawn
Oh,
dart
yeah.
into your veins, though.
I
It's
know,
not
I got-
like
I got
you're
some
an
good
old
ones.
lady ginger that everyone's fishing around. I worked in a hospital and was an EMT for a couple of years, and I did phlebotomy. I started IVs in babies' heads.
Right?
I mean, I could start an IV. I couldn't push anything, but I could
Confirmed
start
she
the
stabbed
IV.
babies.
Right? That's what I heard.
That shit is so scary.
Well,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
no, it's not firm yet up there.
Yeah.
They've still got a reset button.
Well, and you use a rubber band for the tourniquet around their little baby
Just a
head.
rubber band.
God. Just snap it on. Like, here we go.
Yeah, like that's
Oh
one of
God!
the reasons why
Have you
too,
ever
I
seen
don't,
the Have you ever seen the video where they put the rubber bands around the watermelon?
Oh yeah. And it just grows. Yeah, kind of like a barbed wire wrapped around a tree, and it just grows over the years.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So what were you gonna say?
But no, like one of the reasons I don't go to pharmacies, I haven't gone to pharmacies for like a long time to get any sort of shot. Because when I was like 10 or 11 years old, I got a tetanus shot there, and this lady, she stuck a needle in. It was like a huge needle, by the way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, tetanus is no joke.
dug it around in the muscle, dug it around in there. It's just a muscular shot. That's all it is. You're not trying to find a vein.
No,
Nothing.
no, you're just trying to,
You stick it, plunge it, and go.
Yeah, no, and she dug it around in there. Instead of just like slowly depressing it, she just the whole thing.
you got like a peanut butter shot.
No, it created some nerve damage for like a long time. Like
Yeah.
even still to this day, like if I scratch right there, there's a little bit of kind of tingles shooting out. But it used to shoot pain all the way down my fingertips, and it was almost debilitating. It was bad.
I had one when I was a kid. They did that the clotting test where they hit you with that little like stapler and watch how long it takes to stop bleeding. And I was like 9 years old, and they gave me the adult test. And after like 3 minutes, the doctor came. Yeah, the doctor comes in after like 3 minutes. And he's like, "How come he's still bleeding?" And like she pulled the gauze away, and he's looking. He's like, "What'd you use?"
Got a little
and there's two different
wound.
ones. Yeah, there's two different ones that they hit you with.
Yeah.
Like one for kids, one's for adults. And he looked at that and he was like, "What did you do?" And the nurse walks out. I don't know whatever happened. I was 9, but
Why were you having a clotting test?
because I was having problems. I don't remember what exactly it was.
Were you having nosebleeds or something?
I don't know. I had a lot of crazy stuff happen to me as a kid.
That's
Anyway, so they did the
insane.
clotting test, and so the nurse used the adult one, and it just bled everywhere because it was too
and
big.
then
Yeah,
they had to redo it, right?
yeah. Oh, I've got the scar somewhere in between one of my tattoos. Yeah, there it is, right there. It was like that one
Nice.
there and then that one there.
Yep.
Where they stapled me with these huge things.
Let's see. You guys talking about the tetanus shot? That makes me kind of amazed I'm still alive. I've worked in the metal industry. I have no memory of ever getting a tetanus shot.
I know you got at least one because when you started working at the blacksmith shop, I made everybody get a tetanus shot.
Yeah,
I do not remember doing that.
From what I understand, it's not actually as necessary as people think, especially.
Yeah,
No, that's
but it's like everybody who's got it specifically remembers getting it, and I do
Oh,
not.
yeah, it hurts.
Yeah. Oh, it's a hell of a shot.
Yeah, it
I've had
hurts.
boosters afterwards.
It's thick and
It's supposed to be like
gross.
every 7 years.
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah,
Something.
but
I think
I've
it's
also
10.
had like a ton of other shots because of like all the other countries I went to.
Yeah.
like my shot record is real long.
Yeah.
And that one day, that was the worst shot I've ever had. And I've even had rabies shots before.
Bring them in. You and
That's that.
Steven can compare length.
I was going to say, well, my shot record, I mean, that just starts with the 13 anthrax shots. And then we'll work our way back.
Okay.
That's just why I think I'm pretty much immune to everything now. I have so much anthrax.
I don't know.
in
I
my
think
body that-
I think the series only count as one.
yeah. Well, I had 2 series.
As it's happening, it doesn't count as one.
Yeah, no.
You get 6 shots all at once. Like you don't really count that all at once.
See, that's what I think
really
is funny.
sucks.
Like people were showing the old school. I think it was Yoda or somebody on one of the disgruntled pages. The picture of the old school air gun with the
air
shots.
hypo?
It's like, anybody remember those? And I'm like, oh yeah, because you stand
the
there in
polio
line and there's
vaccine?
one of you on either side, and they hit. No, it's
Yeah.
like 15, 20 different things. In basic training, you don't have time to get series of shots. They
okay.
just wham hit you with everything at once.
That's
You watch
when they
people
were giving
pass
soldiers
out.
the cattle treatment.
Yeah, and you watch people just pass out. Like they'll take a step or two and just bloop down because you're getting hit with so much crap at once. Your body doesn't know
Yeah,
what to
because
do.
there's like 6 or 8 needles in there that,
Yeah.
and they're like,
And it's air gun pressure.
it's
The
air
pneumatic.
propelling
Oh, yeah.
into your muscle, which seems like
Yeah, I think
it,
I remember
it's a
looking
little
those up. They
scary,
started
like the
in,
whole
like,
air
World War
embolus.
Yeah.
I would
Sounds
be
about
afraid.
right. Yeah, 40s.
Yeah. Because they had to immunize so many people, and
Oh, yeah,
you
we're
know,
all going to
having
Europe,
swap
and they're just-
needles every time. They were like, "Nah, we'll just."
Yeah.
Just reuse the needle.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, your buddy's your buddy, right? I mean,
We're all brothers now.
so the big one with you, one of the things I want to talk about, you like hit it real fast and then we got sidetracked. Spartan Races. You are a hardcore Spartan racer.
I am a hardcore Spartan racer. I have a Spartan tattoo. My husband has a Spartan tattoo. We got them in Austin a couple of years ago when we went down and did the 10K down there. Spartan Races are a bunch of crazy people who go out in the woods or out on Fort Carson. We've done the one on Fort Carson numerous times. That was actually the first one that we did. And you go out there and you do all these different obstacles. You climb the first thing you have to do is get over a 4-foot wall to even get to the starting gate. So
Like, there's the starting line, but you got to get over this
you
wall.
got to get over the wall. And we've been to races where they've been spraying people with a fire hose at the starting gate. So you go over the wall and then they're spraying you with a fire hose, or you have to crawl under barbed wire to get to you go over the wall and then you have to crawl under barbed wire to get to the starting gate. It's a bunch of craziness, but it's so fun. You feel so accomplished. I cry every single time we cross the finish line, no matter if it's a 5K, a 10K.
Yeah,
any of
pain,
them.
exahation, dehydration. I'm sure you are crying. I would be too.
Proud. I'm so proud
Yeah.
that we did it. 2 years ago in the summer, we did our trifecta. So we did a 21K in Montana on June 1st. June 13th, we did a 5K here on Fort Carson. And July 21st, we did a 10K, which actually turned into 10 miles instead of 10K, which is 6.5 miles, because it was not marked correctly. But we did our trifecta.
So you got lost.
We were with the same group of people the whole time that we're all trying to do a 10K.
No, if everybody's lost, you're not lost.
Right? If everyone is going the wrong way,
It's not really the wrong way.
Well put.
when you're expecting to do 6.5 miles and you're at 9.5 miles and you're like, where the fuck is the finish line? It's a little annoying. But
That's a lot.
we did it. We got all our gear.
I'm pulling out the
and
cell phone and I'm going home. Screw you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
We have not done another Spartan race since. But we're talking about doing another one this summer.
I was going to say, when does the season start? Because I know they have races all over.
There's races all over the world, and there's races throughout the year because they do a stadium series, which this sounds horrific to me because you're running up and down stadium steps.
Yeah.
I would kill myself.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like in one way or the other, either just like or falling down.
He's seen me on just regular house steps.
Oh, yeah. No, anything more than like 2 steps.
Yeah, but I fall going up them, not going down, which
It was that little
Junior
bi-level,
magic.
the bi-level house we were in. Yeah, there's only like 3 stairs on the bottom, and you down it. Boom.
At least once a week. Or frequently going up.
Yeah,
it's a good thing you're pretty, Shaun.
right?
Except I'm not.
Well,
Your hair looks nice.
I have great hair.
You do. Luxurious.
so my husband and I are older, and so we don't do a lot of the overhead obstacles, but there are a bunch of strength obstacles, which we really love. One of them is a bucket carry. It's a 5-gallon bucket full of rocks or something. I don't know actually what's in it.
Farmer's carry.
You pick up the bucket, and depending on the course, the terrain could be flat, or you could be going down a really effing steep hill and coming back up a really effing steep hill. Those are the ones that I love because I'm like, I am not doing this.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, sheer willpower through the whole thing. And then I'm like, the next day I can't move, but you know.
See, that's what we can do. We just get you a couple of the sixtels and just have you like lugging them around in here and get you warmed up and trained. 'Cause, I mean, those are 58 pounds each. Yeah.
Can I start out with empty sixtels?
Well, yeah, those
Yeah.
are 13 and a half pounds,
Yeah.
something like that.
I think I'd rather go with that. Yeah.
She'd be back there, she's pacing behind the bar, but it's like, what is she doing?
I'm
Training.
just Yeah, so that's what we do for fun. We're not very smart. I think we're fighting the aging process really hard. But we have a blast. We also use it for an excuse to travel.
No,
because
absolutely. Yeah, you've
we
been to
make
some
a
really cool
week of it
places, yeah.
And go to wherever it is, and so yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, looking at the videos of like the Spartan races, it's like any of those challenges I feel like I could do. It's putting them all together that I'm like, no, I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing about it
I do not have endurance.
is we say we run them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't run.
Yeah.
If we can't do a challenge, they used to make you do burpees. We do not do burpees. It's a penalty loop. And so, like, you just go out and do the little penalty loop. And so we always end up doing, like, the 21K, we did 19 miles in 8 hours.
That's a lot of penalties.
Well, 21K is 16 miles.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's a lot of penalties. Yeah.
Jeez.
No, that's still really cool, though. That was one of the first things you told me when you started here. I was like, Spartan, what? Oh, God.
Yeah.
No?
We're crazy people.
Yeah.
Crazy
Man,
people.
It kind of sounds like a bunch of Marines got drunk while watching Ninja Warrior and were like, we can recreate this.
And that's, yeah. And everyone's out there, not very many people, like the competitive people.
Damn.
We all know the competitive people. We
Yeah.
let them go by.
Yeah.
The rest of us are all out there just having a good time, helping each other. You know, like somebody will get halfway up on an obstacle and everyone around them is like hucking them up over the obstacle. Yeah, we're just having a good time with it. It's all for fun. We pay a lot of money to do it.
Yeah,
but-
that's the crazy part. You're punishing yourself and you're
and
paying.
we train for it.
Yes.
You know, because we're doing crazy shit in the gym. People are like,
There's
what
a
are they
there's a
doing?
word for that. Oh yeah, sadist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the sadists
Or
would
no.
call it conditioning.
Masochist.
Yeah, no, yeah, masochist.
I,
Sorry,
mix them
that's
up.
what
I
it
don't
is.
know which one's
Yeah,
which.
I do too.
Sadist,
Sadist
does
is
the
inflicting
other.
pain on other
Yeah.
people.
Yes.
Masochist is on yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then that's where you get the sadomasochist. That's the one that does both.
That's
Yeah, that's you. Yeah.
Yeah.
TMI. Oops. That's all right.
Well, that got weird.
A little bit.
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
That's how I roll.
Or is that more like the drill sergeants that run the course with you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was one of those. Just because you got to lead from the front, and then because you can't really talk trash at the end of it if you're not one of the ones
Yeah,
who
if
did
you're
it.
not doing it.
Oh yeah.
You're not
I always
have
saw
the
those drill
respect.
sergeants that would sit at the end just yelling and screaming until their voice is hoarse, and then I just do the course with them, and then walk up and be like, "You suck." It's hard. It's hard to argue back.
Yeah, you're like,
Oh yeah. You can be demoralizing without being allowed.
just walk up and be like, somebody did it faster.
What's like when we did the gas chamber, the CS chamber? I was one of the drill sergeants that stayed in for the entire thing. And at the end of it, when we got rid of the last group, all the drill sergeants that were still inside, we'd take off our masks and see who could do the most push-ups. Oh, I did.
But I'm crazy for doing Spartan races.
I mean, it was a different time.
Yeah, you did just kind of lose some footing on that one.
I'm just saying. For me, it was all just that look them in the eyes while they're crying and just.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Oh yeah.
Although
Except
also
it's the
point in
course.
Steven's favor, he did this when he was young and dumb.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
yeah,
I was
I'm
much.
just old and dumb.
Yes, I was much
It's
younger.
just-
Yeah. Nowadays, no.
I'm
Like,
just
you want to go
old
for a
and
run?
dumb.
No. No.
No.
No, I
Fucking
don't.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like every guy, I want to get hit by a taser once. I got to know what it feels like. But like,
I mean, we can make this happen.
intentionally pepper spraying and everything. No.
Yeah, no, see, that's where
I-
just like.
I'd rather
No.
get tased than pepper sprayed. Pepper spray lasts for so much longer.
Yes.
I've been tased before.
No, the tase, done, get up off
Yeah.
the ground, shake the shame off,
I have
and
had
you're okay.
straight capsaicin in the eye. That's enough.
It takes a long time for it to go away, hours even.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
if you really get it under your eyelids, like your eyes are open when you get it sprayed in, you're just blind for a while.
Yeah,
It sucks.
I've never been sprayed directly, but I've been in
Be
multiple
careful when using the
clubs
bathroom.
where some moron bouncer freaks out and
Sprayed in a tight room.
sprays the whole fucking club, and everyone's like,
Everybody gets some pepper spray.
Enjoy.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Something for everybody.
Everybody in this general direction just.
Oh no, because
Spicy
the fog
air.
machines and everything, it just goes
Oh, yeah.
right in those things and right back out. It's everywhere.
See, the fun thing we used to
Set
do
up
on
a haunted
CQ,
house and one of the fog machines has straight capsaicin in it.
when we get bored on CQ because CQ is a
What is
24-hour
wrong with
duty.
you?
We sit there and
Wants a
just
lawsuit to happen.
yeah, right. So one of them had a tens machine, and so we used to sit there in the middle of the night and like hook up the tens machine on your neck and on your arm, and shit,
Oh, yes.
and just crank it all the way up and like you look like look like you're seizing.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
oh yeah.
No, thank you.
Try and set them
Yeah,
up on the
set
arm
'em
to
up and then-
get somebody to actually punch themselves in the face.
Oh no, we used to just do it to see if like you could work against, and actually like move your arm or
Oh,
something.
we-
But on the neck was hilarious.
We
The
had
neck
gotten
in
a
your
buddy of
face.
mine to
Oh,
see
yeah.
spots. Buddy of mine was seeing spots because we double tapped him with his own fist.
Jeez.
That's bad.
Oh Lord.
I mean, it's the
But
stuff you
I'm
do.
crazy for doing Spartan races.
Absolutely, because now you're at that age where you should know better.
I do know better. I do know better. We go and train. So where we live is right between Palmer Park.
You don't
and
want to get
Pulpit
too
Rock.
specific on the internet.
Right?
I'm not. But
Here's my GPS coordinates.
So we can go just over the hill behind UCCS and be into Awesome Bluffs open space. And there's all kinds of trails back there. And we go train back there. So we'll put on all our gear, our crazy knobby shoes that look like four-wheeler tires. And we'll go run trails back in there. Again, run.
Yes.
I do run uphill if I have the opportunity.
It's so much easier to get it over with.
Oh my God. So much easier. But
I avoid the hill.
we train back there and we have
Nice.
a good time. We're kind of psycho.
All right. Well, I've already said I'm going out with Corey, so I might have to go out and hike out there with you guys. That's one of my goals this year is to hike more.
We can take you on some cool hikes.
Just remember, be gentle with me at first.
Oh, God.
Well-
Look at her. You think that's
know.
going to happen?
No.
My husband is also 9 years older than I am and diabetic, so it's not.
See, I feel like that's where the sympathy is going to come from.
I get to
Not
go-
not for any of those reasons, just because he's a more human person.
Okay, sure.
Uh-huh. I was going to say, have you met Paul?
He'll be like, "Come on, Shaun."
Yeah, right. See, and then the whole
If
time
I
he's going to
can
be
do
talking
this
shit.
shit, you
Yeah,
can
he's like,
too.
if I can do this, my old ass.
Yep, exactly.
I actually
Yeah.
find that motivates me more. Someone's talking shit to me rather than just like encouraging me.
It
Absolutely.
used to, and then I have no dignity anymore.
He'll tell you to embrace the suck.
Yeah, but I mean that's kind of like that's how I was raised too. Is like I don't need you to patty cake and pat me on the back and tell me I'm doing okay. If I'm doing a shit job, tell me I'm doing a shit job because that's going to make me want to do it. Not oh you can do it. I have faith in you. No,
ugh.
tell me what a shit bag I am and that I need to get my ass up to the front. Okay, there you go.
Right?
I'm just shut up and let me get through it, all right?
Well, there are those times too. We all have those moments where we're like, just leave me alone. Okay.
I got
I'm going to
this.
do it.
I
I'm
know.
going to complain about it. Shut up and let it happen.
on long hills during a race, I go I like run for a little while and then I have to stop and catch my breath. And the boys just go because we do the Spartan races with our youngest son. And the boys just go. And they just wait for me at the top, and I just do my thing and stop, and everyone's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm good." And I always turn around and look at whatever the view is, because I don't
Yeah.
want to look up the hill the whole
Yeah,
time.
and see even
I'm
more.
like, suck that. I'm turning around, looking at the beautiful view, enjoying it, sucking wind, and then I'm going to keep going.
Oh, that was one of my favorite ones. We did the Manchu Mile in Korea. So we did a 25-mile march with 40 pounds and all that.
Yep.
And there was a point, because you do it in the middle of the night. Otherwise, it'd be too hot.
Yeah.
We were going up this mountain, and there's a lead Humvee up front, and I'm like 50, 60 people back, because it's the entire company. And I look up, and you stop seeing the Humvee headlights, not because you've hit the top and you're going back down, but because of cloud cover. And there's like 4 miles where you're just going up the whole time.
In the clouds.
In the clouds. Yeah, and the Humvee lights disappear, and you're like, oh, fuck. We are, yeah.
Just don't think
But
about
then-
it.
We
On the
have
last-
reached cruising altitude.
Yes. And then like the last 5,
You know,
6
the
miles
air's
though,
getting thinner.
thankfully though, when you hit like mile 19, mile 20, you're coming back on the base. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning and you're passing all the barracks of all the units that don't do it. And so everybody's
And
yelling
like-
and screaming. You are so pumped and motivated at that point. You're just yelling and screaming, trying to wake everybody in the barracks up. Because
Yep.
your ass is still walking and you're already like 20 miles into it.
Talking all the
and,
shit.
and in about the next 35 minutes, you're going to be like,
Oh yeah. They usually gave us like a 3 or a 4 day pass after that, and for like 24 hours later, you would not see anybody. Like the day before the Manchu Mile starts, everybody goes to the little shop at whatnot. You grab all the snacks, all the alcohol you can, because you're only allowed to buy a certain amount.
Right.
We'd max it out. Get it upstairs in your room, because as soon as that was over, shoes were off, socks were off, and you were done. And you just laid there. You didn't come out of your room for 24 hours.
well, when we did the 21K,
Wake
in
up long
Montana,
enough to smash some snacks, go to the bathroom, and then back out.
Oh yeah.
drink some more water.
Oh, and your feet. That's the most disgusting my feet have ever looked. Because
because they're all crinkly.
the
and,
skin's sliding off, and it's
it's disgusting.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just
yeah.
didn't take your boots off the entire time.
No, there was points like every 8 or 10, or I think it was like every 8 miles. So there's 3 times throughout it. You were supposed to stop, change your socks, take your boots off and all that. And I just stood there and I was like, oh hell no.
No, because once you take
one-
your boots off, your feet start to swell.
Yep, and then you're not getting your
Hell
boots back on.
No.
Nope.
Uh-uh.
So many times they would do that, and I'm like, no.
No,
I'm good.
I wouldn't have either.
Nope.
So after the 21K in Montana, I scheduled a day after at a big hot springs resort. There were like 7 hot springs pools at this place. There was a stage. It was so cool. So we went that next morning. We got up and went and got there as soon as they opened, and there was no one there. It was awesome. We stayed there for like 4 hours. We were like, okay, because I'm a ginger. My son is not a ginger, but he's pale.
Yeah.
So after a little while, the sun just hurts. And so we were like, okay, we're going to go back to the hotel, shower change. We went and ate sushi. My husband doesn't eat sushi, but we went and ate sushi. And then we went back that night and listened to a band. It was amazing. And that was probably the best we felt driving home from somewhere after a race.
Yeah, because you did the recovery.
By far. It was so great. And there were, of course, a bunch of the other Spartan racers there. So it was kind of cool. Yeah. It was fun.
Nice. Okay, so what do we got? There's something new. Now I can't remember what it was. Damn it.
I have a question.
Well, I think, yes.
So being
When do you get your raise?
the...
Since we're live on camera.
I know better than that.
Damn.
I rely on my customers for raises. So being a former brewery owner
Yes.
and a founder,
Yes.
is the customer always right?
Absolutely not. Yes, see?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
No, I hate to tell you this, but there are moments where
Yeah.
the customer is not right. Yeah. And we got a few people on our band list that understand that I don't believe in that policy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. no.
And that's what I love about you, Steve.
We try to do everything we can to make people happy. But there are some people that you cannot make happy. They are not happy human beings. And no matter what you do, they will not be happy.
And that's why we're all here in this space, drinking this libation, because we want to be happy.
You used a big
Getting all
word.
eloquent over here.
I know you
Libation.
got to be careful over here. You can't say big words like that. It was-
I
Hey,
know
hey,
lots
hey,
of
hey.
big words.
Oh, no, I threw
don't
myself
use
in
them
that.
very often because of the company I keep.
I
but-
told you.
We all have those sparks of intelligence when the two brain cells collide.
right,
I
every once in
learned
a while.
one big word in 14 years in the Army, and that was facilitate. That is the only
Facilitate.
big word I know.
Yeah, but that's a very useful big word.
It is because it fits everything.
Oh, yeah.
That's why the Army has it. We have that one word, and it covers everything. Yeah. Okay.
HIPAA monstrosidecaphobia.
No.
The fear of big words.
Hemochromatosis. Too much iron in the blood.
Oh.
I know lots of really random
Well.
medical terms. I remember everything I read.
We're going to turn this into a thesaurus night.
Yeah, no, let's not. So boring.
No, that's even the wrong word for that. Should it be dictionary? Because thesaurus is the use of other words that mean the same, right?
I mean, yeah.
What's that? I don't.
yeah.
Really, anytime you use a long word, that's all you're doing is using a fancier word that you could have used a simpler word for.
All right, then. Would you, did you?
Which you did you?
So, anyways, from all of us here at Wackadoo Brewing, I want to say thank you guys for watching, and thank you, Joe, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having
So
me.
you got paid for a good 30 minutes of your shift just to sit here and bullshit
Just
with
to
us.
sit and bullshit and drink
Right.
beer, which is what I'm doing behind the bar. Too, so whatever.
All right, so
That's why we love our jobs.
Exactly.
right, it is nice. I can't think of anything else I'd rather be doing.
Nope, me neither.
So, yeah, there you go. Sullen moment there, just thinking about that, and really, I do really love this.
This is a great job.
It
I mean, not
is.
so much Solon.
No, it's sullen. Sullen, where you're
No,
solemn.
that-
Solemn.
Solemn.
With
Yeah,
an M.
Solon.
Okay, that's the word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sullen is sad.
Yeah.
Solemn is
Yeah.
just
Reverence.
pensive.
Quiet reflection.
There you go.
Yes,
Okay.
a moment of reverence.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
So thank you all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, follow, and all that crazy cool stuff. And we'll see you guys again next week. Remember, don't just do it.
Wackadoo it.